Hi, my name is Andrea Sun. I am the Sting Director for the year of 2022 to 23, and I'm here to run you through our new and improved board. So the Sting is WRUR's internet radio station. We play on thesting.wrur.org, and the next step after that would be FM, where we play on 88.5 WRUR, but the Sting is a great way to get started in radio, and it gives you a lot more freedoms than FM might. So I'm here to run you through a little bit of how to use this new board and how to get started on the Sting. So over here you have mic 1. This is the primary microphone that you will be using for your talk breaks, and you have your headset for the microphone 1 here. But other than that, if you're planning on having guests for your show, you have mic 2 that is over here, and you have mic 3 that's on my left right here. And these all can be controlled with the board. Your control for mic 1 will be the first channel that you see here. All you have to do is really adjust your levels to 0, or wherever you feel like your voice, your volume matches. Everyone speaks at a different volume, so that's important to keep in mind. And during your talk breaks, all you'll do is just keep that level there and press on. As you can see, the microphone's already picking up some of my volume, so you want to make sure that your levels are close to this red dot here. Obviously, I'm not close to the mic, so it's not going to do that. But, you know, if I turn it up a little bit, you can see that it gets a little closer, and that is how you want to adjust your volume for your talk breaks. And when you're not talking, make sure you press off, and that is pretty much it for mics. So when it comes to the CD player, all you have to do is, the CD player is already on, but the on and off button is right here. So you would just turn it on, and it will light up. It will say that you have no disc. And from there, right here is the open and close button. And you would just place your CD in the CD player as usual. It works pretty much like a normal CD player. And once it loads, it will show you the track number right here and how long the song is. And when you start playing the song, it'll count backwards, which is a really nifty way of seeing how much time you have left on the song. When you play a song, you don't have to worry about anything on the actual CD player itself, but you would come to the board, and you want to make sure that your level is close to 10. CD player tends to be a little loud, so 10 over versus it being on 0. And all you would do is just press play. Press on the board. And because the board is already synced to the CD player, when you press on, the CD will start playing. What it doesn't do though, when you press off, it doesn't stop playing. So you would come back to the CD player, and you would press pause before you eject the CD again. And all the other buttons on here are pretty much not really relevant. When you want to change tracks, you want to use this dial, and it'll start changing tracks, as you can see. And once you finish playing your CD, make sure that it's paused. Just open the CD player again, take it out, close it, and when you're done with your set, make sure that they're all turned off. You have 3 CD players, and they're represented on the board as CD1, CD2, CD3. What's nifty about this new board is you have the ability to change things up in terms of what channel plays what, but we tend to keep it to the way that it's set up when you come in here. If you do change anything, make sure you change it back. For example, CD1 also serves for mic 3. If you have 2 other guests on your show and you want to use your mic 3, click mic 3 and you'll be able to use this mic right here. But for the most part, just keep it to CD1, and that's how you control your CD players. After CDs, we have this channel right here. It's called WFP. Not quite sure what it stands for, but all you need to know is that it's your aux cord. The aux cord is one of the primary ways people play music on the Sting, and usually it'll be hanging here off of this hook, and you just plug this into your computer, and you can play music that way. Same goes for this, adjust your levels. This one is closer to 0, but make sure your computer, the volume on your computer is about 3/4 of the way up, and all you have to do is press on, and then make sure it starts playing on your computer too, and That is how you play off of your computer. Okay. Then these last two channels are reserved for Enco 1 and Enco 2. That is how we play music off of Enco. Enco is the playback system that we use to play music when normal sting is not, when programming is not occurring, right? So we do have a library, we do have a system in which we can play music off of Enco, and that is something that if you get trained, I will go over briefly, but if you want to learn more, you can come to me and we could talk about it. Other than that, on the board, you have your speaker dial right here. This is what controls the volume of the music that comes out of the left speaker and the right speaker here. Then you have your headset volume control, which is what controls the volume of the music and your speaking coming out of your headphones. So you cannot hear yourself speak unless it's in the headphones, so be careful of that. They will not come out of here. And yeah, and over here you have your on-air button. It's a button and it works, but it doesn't really do anything. When your show, at the top of the hour of your show, it will turn on, and that's how you know that you are on air. Other than that, there are plenty of buttons on this board, but not all of them serve a function, and please don't go and press random buttons, obviously. And at the top of your show, within the first 5 minutes, we want you to say the Sting station ID, and it is right up there for you to easily see and easily read off of. Other than that, when it comes to rules for the Sting, please make sure that you're not playing anything with curse words. Please don't curse on air, and please don't play any profane material. That's up to your own discretion, obviously, when it's outside of curse words. Other than that, we follow the 2 to 3 songs to talk break style for 85% of our shows. But, you know, we're really trying to branch out. So if you have other ideas for shows and you want to do a talk show, you want to do a instrumental show, whatever it may be, feel free to use your creative freedom. Feel free to talk to me and we can figure something out. Thank you guys so much for watching. I look forward to hearing what you guys have to play on the Sting and what you do with our lovely studio here. Feel free to leave little notes for your fellow Sting DJs up there, or, you know, make sure you keep the space clean. And yeah, that's it for me.